guide. Today, I am not here to sell you anything. I am here with a message of urgency, a message about our nation, our rupee, and your financial future. The title you see on the screen says it all: Urgent Advisory, Consequences of Ignoring PM's Gold Appeal. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji made an appeal many of us heard. Few of us acted on it. Today, I will tell you what happens if India continues to ignore it, not in abstract economics, but in your personal money, your children's education fees, your mutual fund portfolio. This is not politics. This is personal finance. Please listen carefully. PM's appeal was not national economic strategy. Let me be very clear at the outset. What the PM said about reducing gold purchases was not a polite suggestion. It was not a press conference soundbite. It was a national economic strategy. India imports over $72 billion worth of gold every year. That is $72 billion of our precious foreign exchange, that money that could build hospitals, highways and jobs, flowing out to buy a yellow metal that sits locked in lockers. When our current account deficit, CAD, the difference between what we earn and what we spend internationally crosses danger levels, our entire economy buckles, the rupee falls, market crash, and you, the common investor, bear the pain. There are 5 specific consequences. Let me walk you through each one. Consequence 1. Rupee depreciation to 97 to 100 rupees per dollar. The first and most immediate consequence is rupee depreciation. Today, $1 buys approximately 96 rupees. If India continues buying gold at the normal levels, the rupee will fall to 97 to 100 per dollar within 3 to 6 months. Why? Because buying gold means buying dollars to pay for gold imports. More dollar demand means rupee supply goes up, and when supply increases, value falls. Now ask yourself, what becomes costlier when the rupee falls? Your child's foreign university fees 10% costlier overnight. Your visa trip to London or Dubai 10% more expensive. Life-saving imported medicines 8 to 10% dearer. Your laptop, your phone, your electronics all costlier. And the most bitter irony, the very gold you bought to protect wealth has wiped out your purchasing power gain. You gained on paper, you lost in life. Consequence 2. Forced government action like 2013. Let us not forget history. In 2013, India faced a similar crisis. The current account deficit crossed 4.8%. What did the government do? Overnight, without any warning, they banned gold imports. They hiked import duty to 10%. EGR and sovereign gold bond holders found no buyers. Paper gold became worthless paper. That was 2013. Today, our CAD is already approaching 3.5% and rising. If we don't change course, the government will act again, and this time the measures will be harsher. Import duty could jump to 25%. Tax collected at source on gold may hit 20%. The liberalized remittance scheme limits could be cut from $2.5 lakh to just $50,000. If you hold electronic gold receipts or sovereign gold bonds, they may trade at 15% discount and you will find no buyer when you urgently need cash. History does not repeat itself, but ignorant investors let it repeat for them. Consequence 3. Stock market crash and mutual fund erosion. This is the consequence most investors completely fail to see, and it is the most personally devastating one. Here is the chain reaction. Weak rupee, foreign institutional investors panic and exit India. $20 billion outflow from Indian market. Nifty falls 12 to 18%. Now apply this to your portfolio. If you have 10 lakhs in mutual funds today, a 18% fall means you are sitting on 8.2 lakhs. You thought you are being smart. I will put 1 lakh in gold to hedge my risk. But because of the macro fallout caused by excess gold buying by you and millions like you, your 10 lakhs in mutual fund portfolio also crashed. You did not save 10 lakhs, you lost it, and your gold is now illiquid due to government restrictions. This is not fear mongering, this is arithmetic. The numbers do not lie. Consequence number 4. Credit rating downgrade. International credit rating agencies like Moody's and S&P's watch India's current account deficit very closely. When a nation's CAD deteriorates, they downgrade its rating. What does a credit rating downgrade mean for you personally? First, the cost of borrowing for India goes up. Government has to pay higher interest on its own debt. So, government cuts spending on infrastructure, on welfare, on subsidies. Jobs are lost. Companies freeze hiring. And when companies freeze hiring, your appraisal cycle comes and your salary hike is quietly cancelled. Your boss says, market is tough. Performance was average. But the real reason is that the macroeconomic environment triggered partly by excessive gold imports has strangled the corporate growth. This is not abstract. This is your increment, your promotion, your EMI capacity. And the consequence 5. Loss of financial freedom. The final consequence is most philosophical but also most real. When citizens repeatedly ignore reasonable national appeals, when they drain forest reserves despite warnings, the government has no choice but to use the law. What laws are we talking about? An outright ban on gold purchases beyond the household limits, a ban on foreign remittances, no sending money abroad for education, for investments, for business, cash withdrawal limits like Cyprus in 2013, where people could not access their own bank account beyond 300 euros per day. Your freedom today, change tomorrow. When we say buy gold and protect wealth, we must understand if enough of us do this, we collectively create the conditions where none of us can move money freely. We trade our long-term freedom for a short-term sense of security. Is that a trade we want to make? Brutal truth. Now, let me be brutally honest with you, no sugarcoating. Buy gold today, sell India tomorrow. That is what excess gold buying actually means. Every dollar that leaves India to buy gold is a dollar that does not build schools, does not fund startups, does not create jobs. Your 100 grams of gold equals your child's 2 lakhs extra fees, because the rupee will fall, and that fall is partly our making. PM requested, market will punish, choose. PM spoke, you have a choice, but the market does not care about your intentions, it only sees your actions. EGR is digital, dollar loss is real. Rupee 97 is coming. The gold in your demat account looks safe, but the dollar outflow that funded it is very real, and its consequences are very real. 2013 gold ban repeated, if you don't stop now. We have been here before. We know how this movie ends. Do we really want to watch it again? My declaration as your fiduciary, as your mutual fund distributor and financial guide, I have a fiduciary duty. That means my loyalty is to your long-term financial well-being, not to my commission, not to gold sellers, not to market sentiments. So, today I make a public declaration. Number one, I will not execute any fresh gold EGR or sovereign gold bond order for the next 12 months. Number two, if you still insist on buying gold, I will require a written declaration from you saying, I am buying against the advice of my mutual fund distributor and against the PM's appeal, and I accept all financial consequences. And number three, my loyalty order is India first, client second, commission last. I will leave you with one line that I carry in my heart. देश रहे तो पोर्टफोलियो रहेगा, देश के साथ गद्दारी अपने बच्चों के साथ गद्दारी है. Meaning, if India thrives, your portfolio thrives. Betraying India in its time of need is betraying your own children's future. Finally, call to action. The choice is yours. We reach the end of this presentation, but for India, this is not the end. This is a crucial turning point. The choice in front of every investor today is simple. Choice 1. Obey the appeal. Stop fresh gold purchases. Let India's forex breathe. Protect your mutual fund portfolio. Protect your child's purchasing power. Be it on the right side of history. Choice 2. Buy gold anyway. Pays 25% duty. Watch the rupee fall to 97. Watch Nifty drop 15%. Watch your salary hike get cancelled, and explain to your children why their fees went up to 2 lakhs. The choice seems obvious when laid out plainly, but our bias, our fear of missing out, our gold obsession, they cloud our judgment. I am here to uncloud that judgment today. You know where to reach me. Venkatesan, Financial Guide, 97008-34624. Jai Hind, Jai Investor, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully. The opinion on gold is based on PM's public appeal and macroeconomic analysis. It is not a regulatory directive.